Welcome back to digital class, and now we're looking at this question together. So this question here says that the diagram shows the respiratory systems of a human and a fish. Okay, good. You should know this is under booklet 4 immediately when you know this, when you see this. Now, as you can see, this is the human lung, this is the fish respiratory system. And the question A asks, name the organ X and Y. So X is basically the lung, I think very obvious, and Y is basically means the what? The gills. So let me just quickly write down this. So this is the lung, and this is the gills. Now part B. Part B here says that state how these structures cover with many blood vessels in the human and fish respiratory system help in the absorptions of oxygen. State how these structures cover with many blood vessels. So what are these structures actually is? These structures are covered with blood vessels. So let's look at lung. What is this structures that cover with blood vessel? We know this is the hair, the tiny ACS. And what is this hair-like structure that cover or consists of many blood vessels? Basically the gills. So now the question basically is asking how these gills and this tiny ACS actually helps in the absorption of oxygen. So the first thing you should kind of understand that what is the purpose of many blood vessels and what is the purpose of these like hair-like structures. Okay, and again you should know that that actually helps to increase the surface area. So let me just quickly write this down here. These structures or there would be increased surface area. Again, the increased surface area is actually a very important words here of contact between blood and oxygen. Again, the oxygens are supposed to be travel to the blood and be carried by the blood to the whole to the other parts of the body. Okay, to increase the rate of absorptions, or you can just say because here use the word absorption of oxygen, so we can just use back oxygen. Okay, again, when there's increased surface area between the blood and oxygen, so it will be faster, right? Okay, compared to one person working and 10% working at the same time. Okay, that will be faster. Now let's look at C. C now is actually asking, describe how oxygen in the environment reaches the blood vessel of the human respiratory system. So basically means that when human breathe, how these oxygens will go to our blood vessel. So you can explain air in the surrounding enters. Okay, I should write properly. Please wait for a while. Oxygen in the surrounding. Again, start entering our nose. Enters our nose into the lung through windpipe where oxygen is absorbed into the blood at the air sacs. Okay, so that's basically how this works. Enter here, go into windpipe, go into our lung. At the tiny air sacs, this is where oxygen is going to the blood. Okay, so that's basically how this question works. I believe you learned something, and that's all from my sharing today. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.